Yo, YouTube, it's your boy here, ASG, and I know I kind of switched up the name. Usually it's King Sanders 5 Gaming. Um, but, today I decided to switch it up. I felt like King Sanders 5 was way too long. I feel like ASG is kind of like a more of a catchy name. Um, so, pretty much, here's my video. Okay, I'm sitting here, I'm scrolling through Twitter like usual, and this is what pops up. I know you guys see that there in the background. It says from Bleacher Report, breaking Liangelo Ball and two other UCLA players arrested for shoplifting in China. All right, this is a rant video. All right, if you guys don't want to hear it, click off of this video right now. But here it is. First of all, I'm just gonna start out with just some straight facts. Okay. Honestly, in my opinion, but I guess this isn't facts, but in my opinion, I personally do not like the Ball family at all. Okay? Honestly, LeVar, I don't like him because he hypes up his kids way too much. And then guess what? Lonzo's sitting there playing terrible, and I feel that it's because, well, not necessarily terrible, but he's not putting up the points he should be as a starting point guard in the NBA. And I feel that that's because of LeVar. I feel like the reason that he's not sitting there and dropping 20 to 25 points a game is because of his dad. And all of his brothers, Lonzo, Liangelo, and LaMelo, they all have to follow in those footsteps now. I mean, it's really kind of an interesting situation to be in, because I personally do not like them at all. I feel that Lonzo, even though he hasn't been cocky, I feel like his dad just since my hatred of LeVar, it makes me not like the kids as much. I don't know. And I had no problem with Liangelo at all. I don't know. I feel like everyone was hyping up Lonzo, but I didn't really have a problem with Liangelo. Now LaMelo, I feel like is in a way ruining what good the game has going for him. He's he's sitting there, he's dribbling around, he's shooting step back, he's shooting half court shots. He's shooting half court shots, and he's only okay. He is. I will give him this. He has let down a little bit, but for the majority, he is shooting only 3-point shots, and that's it. Like especially his freshman and sophomore year. You watch any of those highlight films, literally all of his points besides maybe 6 max are 3-point shots. Or maybe 6 points is even too much. I mean, he is literally shooting the ball way more than some high school kids should be. And all these little kids are sitting here watching. They're going on ESPN. Guess what they see? LaMelo Ball, LeVar Ball, hyping up his kids. That's, oh my gosh, this is just teaching. This is teaching those kids, hey, it's okay. Just shoot the ball every time. Just go ahead. You don't need to pass to your teammates. You don't need to take any inside shots. You can shoot the ball anytime you want. It's perfectly fine. Which, in my opinion, is not okay. If you look back at the good basketball, okay, I'm talking like Bad Boys Pistons, the Showtime Lakers. Do you see them shooting, like abusing the 3-point line? No, you don't. You see them driving in. You see them getting fancy layups. You see them getting and ones. You see them dunking all over people. What do you see now? Straight 3-point shots. You watch any junior high game, and there's a good chance there's going to be a lot of 3-point shots. And honestly, I feel that it's because all that you see anymore is LaMelo Ball putting up 60 to 90 points a game just off 3-point shots. They think that that's okay, and I don't know. That's my first rant. Okay, I personally just don't like this family anyway. Okay, the one player that I had an exception for. Okay, I felt Lonzo was getting way too overhyped. I felt like LaMelo was ruining the game. I felt like LeVar was just not necessarily being a bad dad, but he was like, or like father figure, but he was like hyping his kids up, making his kids like build up to that expectation, and I don't know. So the only one I didn't have a problem with was Liangelo. And guess what? I'm scrolling through Twitter and I see this. I see Liangelo Ball and 2 other UCLA players arrested for shoplifting in China. Oh my God. Okay, let's put this on the line. Okay. Number one, your dad has made so much money. You're literally a multi-millionaire over a company that your dad made. Your dad made it. Your dad made it. Your dad made the company. That means that you are basically a multi-millionaire. Okay? So what I'm trying to comprehend is why sit there and risk shoplifting if you have that much money? None of that makes sense to me. His dad sells like $500 shoes, $50 t-shirts, like $50 to $100 hats, and people buy them. People hype up the Ball family, and they buy all these items, okay? Second of all, you drive a Ferrari. You drive a Ferrari. At the age of 18, you were driving an ice white Ferrari. What are you doing? First of all, I am still sitting here not driving even close to a extremely nice car like that. I'm not even, just all this blows my mind. Any kid, take up any kid in a small town or sometimes even big towns. If their family does not have a lot of money, they would strive, they would kill, they would grind to get a ice white Ferrari. Do you know how much those even cost? Did you not take any of this into consideration? Your dad's sitting here hyping you up, and you are literally throwing it away by shoplifting about stuff that you could probably buy. What are you doing? Third of all, you are on a college basketball team. Do you know how many kids would strive to be on a college basketball team? I play basketball, obviously, as you can see from my room. I play high school basketball. Okay? I am a senior in high school. Do you think I have gotten any offers as a 5'10 or 5'11 shooting guard? Hell no. I have not gotten any offers. Okay? And you're sitting there and you're shoplifting and throwing away that career that you had. Who's going to respect you now? Please let me know. Who's going to respect you? Think it's okay to just steal just because your daddy's going to buy you out of jail? No. That is not how that's going to work, okay? That is so stupid. That is so stupid. Fourth of all, China, 99% of the things in China are going to be less expensive than they are in the U.S. Why not just buy it? You simply could have just said, Dad, that's literally it. Dad, can I have some money? I'm going to China with some of my friends. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say, Liangelo. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? You know who's going to respect you? No one. Who is going to want to respect someone like that? Throwing away a college basketball career, so to speak, because you're never going to play the same. Your coach is not going to like you, okay? No one's going to like someone that's a troublemaker, okay? You're sitting there stealing from one of the cheapest economies that we have. You drive a fucking Ferrari. A Ferrari. You drive a Ferrari, dude. An ice white Ferrari. You are in the family of a multi-millionaire. A multi-millionistic family. Your older brother drives a G-Wagon, which costs a lot of money. Your younger brother, at the age of 16, is driving a Lambo. And you don't think you can just borrow money? Oh my God. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. You are. Look at all the UCLA fans. All of them. Some people have already bought your jersey. And now guess what? You are screwed out because you went and shoplifted. I don't even know what you stole. I have no idea what you stole. But no matter what, it was not worth a college career. You had that paid for. You had that paid for. You could you could get out of there, play in the NBA for a little while because of your name, honestly, because you're not very good, but you could still play in the NBA for a couple of years, make probably around 1.5 to 2 mil if you're, and then even more if you're good and you progress in the NBA. You could be making up to like $2 million in the NBA, and then not be in the NBA anymore, and you could get a job, and you could be even more rich on top of your dad's $1 million company. Guess what? You could easily make more money. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so rich you don't even know what to do with it. It's not okay to sit there and steal and get arrested. It's not okay. It's not okay. Just just think how your mom would feel. I know that your mother died. I watched your reality show. I thought it was amazing. I thought you were the most respected one by far. Honestly, you were such a great guy. What happened? What happened, dude? How would your mom feel looking down on you getting arrested for something that you guys could probably pay for? That's that's dumb. That's dumb. You had talent. You could play basketball. You could afford anything you wanted. All you had to do was ask your dad. I don't know what to tell you, man. You messed up. You messed up heavy. Um, you messed up. You could have been on tact with your brother. Your older brother Lonzo right now, he's getting money in the NBA, getting paid in the NBA to play basketball, which is something that any kid would aspire for. And guess what? You could have done it. You could have went along with your brother, made money for playing a sport, not even working hard, just for playing a sport, and you blew it. I mean, you technically could still get bought out of jail. I have no idea where you're at now, but you could get bought out of jail. You could still somehow squeeze into the NBA. But come on, man. What are you doing? All I'm saying is any kid would aspire, one, to just play college basketball. If you look at any kid, to be able to sit there and play in those big moments, be able to sit there and play in the March Madness tournament. March Madness tournament is one of the most watched televised programs in all of sports. That's one of the most watched things, dude. You could have been playing in there, which you still can, but look at all the respect you just lost. I don't know. So they would aspire to play college basketball, because I know that's my dream for sure. To drive a Ferrari at age 18, come on, man. I know for a fact I haven't made even close to enough money in my whole lifetime to be able to buy a Ferrari. And you're sitting there blowing it? I don't know, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my first ever face reveal, so just let me know if you guys like that or not. I might keep it up, might not. I think I am going to do some more reactions because I feel that those are, I don't know, I feel like those are more watched, more enjoyed, just all that good stuff. So um, if you guys liked it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more. Peace.